mamas. I thought I would make a video showing how I packed for my two girls, 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, who both use cloth diapers in my two favorite diaper bags by BRB. And of course my cat is walking by. Thank you. So this is the BRB Be Right Back, or the BRB, and this is the BRB B.F.F bag. And this is my cat, who apparently is starved for attention. So anyway, let's get to it. So this is the BRB in the Royal Indie print. It is a beautiful blue and white and lime green colored bag with circles, and it has lime green zippers. The zippers are metal hardware with a little gem in it. It's just really nice detail. It is a backpack style bag. It has a nice breathable mesh cushion, so it's very nice on your back. And of course there's the BRB stars that they're known for stitched into the back. The diaper bag has 2 bottle pockets on the side. I keep at least 1 bottle for my girls and 1 bottle for myself. I'll usually keep another one that I can either keep inside, or you can actually attach some of them to these nice D-rings here. Of course, on the D-ring I have a hand sanitizer and a BRB Passy Pod in the sushi cars. Both of my girls now no longer use pacifiers, so one thing that you could definitely use these for are different items. And so I have my iPhone headphones here, and I plan to get another set for an iPhone charger, so then I can just stick it in here as well, because sometimes I use my phone for everything, and if I'm out and about, my phone may be close to dead, but I haven't had that issue because my iPhone's pretty much brand new. So in the front of my diaper bag is a little flap, and I don't like to keep this super packed because, as you can see, this backpack can be kind of wide, and that's one thing that I don't like usually with diaper bag backpacks. I don't like to have a lot of stuff on my back because I don't want to knock stuff off shelves or hit people or just take up a lot of room, especially if I'm baby wearing. So I try to keep this as flat as possible, so I usually don't have stuff here in the front as much. There is a little photo pouch here, and as you can see, I have little flossers here. I've seen someone else in a packing video put that there. I thought it was really ingenious, but I'm sure my girls are going to find those. Here is a little AppleCheeks mini bag that I keep my girls' Doc McStuffins figurines in. It's just a nice thing to keep them busy. I have a little chew bracelet. I believe this is from Chompy Chew Beads from MommyCon. I believe I have a fidget spinner that we found at the beach in Lake Michigan. Just things to keep my girls occupied if need be, and it's just in a nice handy quick pocket. In the front here, this is the mommy pocket. There is a thing for your keys. My car is keyless, and I just don't need to pull my keys out all the time. It's very helpful. I have a fob here and just various things, and it's just really nice on this bag. In it, it has a sunglass holder, which I keep my sunglasses and sunglasses for each of my girls. There's a little nice little pouch here that I keep my inhaler, pack of gum, a thing of tissues, and then I have a little small mesh pouch in the BRB Sushi Cars print. I believe this is from the Be Organized set. So there's two larger mesh bags. I just keep a little mommy essentials in here. I'm not going to dig it out, but I can kind of let you see. It has some mints, some chapsticks. I have a little essential oil roll-on, one of those like little lip balls, Tide. I have a little brush. I have a little essential oil hand sanitizer spray in here. Just various things, some hair ties. I just keep in here. And zip that up. This top pocket here is very nice. It is the tech pocket. It's very soft. It will protect your phone for sure. And it even fits smartphones. And as phones are getting larger, it's nice to have a bag that will fit them. Of course, I am recording this on my iPhone, so I'll just show my Fire Stick remote. I can easily stick that down in there, just vertical. I can even stick it in there horizontal. It's just a nice place to keep my phone where I know it'll be safe. In this main compartment, and this actually zips down all the way. It isn't gusseted on the side, and I thought that would be a deal breaker for me, but I'm getting used to it, and I'll actually show you a trick in a moment. So this is pretty much how I pack a BRB, and I've had it packed for now day 2, and I think this is kind of like how I will like it. One thing I can say is I do baby wear my 2 girls, my 2-year-old and my 1-year-old, and we use a Lenny Lamb, and I have found that it will fit packed up here in a BRB fuel cell. I like having it in the bag because then it just fits nicely. So if I was going to go to a park or a museum or somewhere where I would just want everything, I could even finagle that and zip it up and I have it all on me. But most likely I'll be wearing one of my girls and have the diaper bag, so I won't necessarily need that. But as you can see, it fits pretty well on there. There's a nice little stretchy elastic thing on the back that holds your wipes. So I have our wipes here and a little Huggies clutch, and if you use a cloth wipes, you can actually refill these up. So it's just really nice if you're going to use cloth wipes because then it's easily accessible right there. I have a little mini zip of the Color Wonder markers that I keep for my girls. If you're a parent and you are not using the Color Wonder markers, you must like washing markers off of everything and wiping them down, and don't mind if your little Picassos are covered in markers because these will not go on anything but the special paper. Now, the con of that is you have to buy the special paper, but it's a lot nicer than my kids just being really messy because I want their clothes to be nice. So I will show where I keep those books in a little bit. There are 4 pre-stuffed AppleCheeks diapers here in the size 2. And then because my oldest is potty learning, I have 3 AppleCheeks small size trainers here as well. I have a BRB B set in the medium size where I keep some of these just handy pouches when they get really hungry because my kids get hangry, and I could probably fit more in there and it just fits nice. I have a replay stacker which I keep like goldfish. I think they're both goldfish because my 2 girls just have trouble sharing, so I can just give each of them one. And then sunscreen, diaper cream, and just bug spray, things that I think that I might need when I'm out and about. Now, as you can see, turn this around here, there is a nice zipper mesh pouch here on the front that I didn't want to pack a whole bunch in it because, again, I wanted to keep it somewhat flat, because if I was going to pack a lot in the body of it, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't pretty much having to sit on my bag just to be able to close it. So in here, I have a coin purse, which has 2 of the bibs folded in there for my girls. My girls don't always wear the bibs when we go out to eat, but it's nice to have it, especially if we're going to have something that's super messy. I have a couple changes of clothes for my girls that just fits fairly slim. And I have another AppleCheeks mini, which has a couple hats in there that I just keep for my girls. And that just packs really, really nice in here. So now that I pretty much showed you the inside, I'll just show you here at the back. This was kind of a surprise for me. There was a zipper right here along the back that keeps a changing pad. And maybe it's just my preference as a mother, but I normally don't use a changing pad. I know it might seem kind of gross to some people. I don't mess with it when I change my kids. So this thing I don't really use as much, but it's a nice memory foam change pad, and it just fits right in there. But what I prefer to use this pouch for is 2 of the Crayola Color Wonder books. There's Vampirina and I think Princesses for my girls, and then 1 of the White Clean Usborne books that my daughter, who's learning to write, she's 2.5, that she can just use and we can just wipe down. But I will say it's kind of messy, so it's just nice that it just fits nicely in there, and then I can have it without taking up a whole lot of space. So now that I've shown you the Jujube BRB, I'll try to pack everything into the Jujube B.F.F. how I would pack that. This is the Moonbeam print. I actually owned Duchess, which is this black with white polka dot, for quite a while, and I happened to trade a Hobo Bee for this bag from a friend. And it has a cute little sushi car guy from Fobs by Jules that I have on there that I just think is adorable. So let's start packing. So of course here is the tech pocket, so I wouldn't put anything in here but the phone. But again, the phone does fit in here. It's not as deep as some, but it still will fit, and you can fit horizontal. So I put my phone in there. Sometimes I put my keys in there, or my work badge. I'll fit in there. Anything I just need quick access for. And of course it's that line to protect your screens and not scratch, etc. So that's where I pack that. And of course the front has a mommy pocket. It's a little wider. The one thing I do like about this bag is it's square. And the inside's a nice silver. It has a sunglass pocket, so let's go ahead and put our sunglasses in there. So I got my sunglasses and one for each of my girls I'll put in there. I'll put some gum in this pocket along with my inhaler. Now there's 3 inside pockets. There's 2 pockets here. There's 1 zipper pocket. So my tissues can fit right there. I'm gonna switch this out and put this right here. A little chewy there. I can put a little fob there, or the fidget spinner there. I can put my Dr. Steffens toys for my girls right there. And I think I like to put my girls' bibs in the little coin purse. Stick that right in there. And then of course, I want to put my keys there, so I'm going to take them off of the other diaper bag, and I would put them right here. So it does make for a kind of a full mommy pocket, but it's just your preference. So I'll put that right there. One thing I did forget with the BRB bag is there's a little top pocket right here. So many pockets you kind of forget that I keep a Jujube small set piece, and I keep it with my work badge and my credit cards, things like that. I want to get a Be Charged and put that in there to organize it. Until then I might get one from Target, but that, what I put over here, I'll just go ahead and put that in the tech pocket because that'll be something I'll want to access fairly easily. Also, in that BRB mini bag, I had a custom Sushi Cars Medi Kit that I'll end up putting in that bag, and I had an AppleCheeks wooden teether just because my youngest, my 1-year-old, is still teething, but she's not much of a chewer. So go ahead and put the water bottle pockets, which are on the side. I'll put in here my water bottle, which was made by Blueberry Lane Tumblers, and give her details if you want. And it just says, "Forget Mama Bear, I'm a Mama Shark." It's very glittery and sparkly, and that just fits here. I will say, once you put stuff in the bottle pockets, sometimes it takes apart from the size and the amount of space that you have in here. So some people don't really like to keep stuff in there. I haven't had much of an issue. When you open up this BFF bag, you'll see that you have 4 inner pockets plus 2 zippered pockets, and then 1 large pocket right in here, which is just really nice to have. And again, Jujube is known for having bright inner linings, so it's not just a black hole. You can actually see what's in your bag. And there's 2 really nice brag areas, I've heard them recalled as, but I like to put a couple just sweet pictures. I haven't put a picture yet in my BRB, but I have one from MommyCon 2 years ago and one from a breastfeeding session that I went to. So how I will pack this is I'll start with the back. So what I would do is I would put changes of clothes in this pouch. And pro tip, what I do like to do is I like to use AppleCheeks mini zips, and I'll actually put the clothes in those bags, and then I'll put them in the pocket just because everything fits really nice. That way I know whose is who. So like flamingos would be for Lydia and dinosaurs would be for Ari, and then I could just hand those off to my husband if he's taking them to the bathroom, or just I can separate it. In the little back pockets here, I could put extra change of socks for my potty learning child. I could put extra underwear, just things like that. I'll put each of a hat in here for each of my girls in a little back pocket, just somewhere where it's easily accessible, and zip it up. In the side pockets here, I like to put, if I need the diaper cream, the sunscreen, so I'll put the sunscreen and the diaper cream and the bug spray right here on the sides. I don't know if you can easily tell, but it does take from space in here. I'm going to go ahead and put these cloth diapers in here, and I just fit them like this so I can just easily access them. You can play around with different ways that you fit, but I can easily fit 4 in here, which is great for a trip to the store after work, even just a quick trip to the store, to the park, because what I can normally do is I'll put extra diapers in my car if we're going to go on longer trips, because I don't want to have to carry all of them. And then of course, I'll go ahead and put these 3 trainers back in here as well. And I'll go ahead and put the little snack pouch. And my girls have gotten used to this being the snack pouch because they'll grab it in a heartbeat. A little wooden tee there I can just stick here behind the little brag pouch. Could be extra pockets. Any cloth diaper mama knows that you need a wet bag that can easily just stuff down in there. I will say, I know I won't have enough room to stick my Lenny Glam baby carrier on here, and that's okay because like I said, I'm normally wearing the baby carrier, so I don't necessarily need to pack it away. Got my white pouch, fits right there, and then that's how I would pack it for the day. Now, the back isn't breathable mesh right here, but it is on the straps. It's very nice. Again, the detail is very similar where it's the silver metal with the little diamonds on it. And it does have a foam pouch. But again, I don't necessarily use it. I'll change my kids in my car. I'll change them on the floor. I don't really care. I'll just change them anywhere. So normally I don't use these. And I do find the BRB diaper changing pads are rather small. So in this back here, I can put their little books here. And of course they will need their markers. So I can just kind of open that up, throw that in there. Now, 2 things that fit really well in my BRB that hasn't quite fit in here are these 2 things. I could stuff them in there. I definitely want to take the neti pouch. So I'll just make room right there for it, and I'll close it. So obviously that is very well packed. And once your diapers get wet, that'll take up some room, but it will take away because you'll have 1 less diaper. So I've made it work. We've used it for quite a while for both girls. This would be a very, very well packed diaper bag for me, only for the fact that I don't pack a lot of stuff, I feel like. Maybe I do. I don't always have toys on me when I take my girls out because sometimes it's just a quick trip to the store. We're always on the go, 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 but this would be how I pack a diaper bag. So I hope you found this video helpful. I have been finding that there are more cloth diaper videos on YouTube now, but sometimes for multiples there aren't. So hopefully you find this video well and you can let me know.